So once you've assembled your Makiwara packet, the question then becomes where to hang it. I've got a couple of ideas on that, as well as a rundown of what I used here in my own living space. You can consider the side of the stairs. Generally or typically there's a diagonally running piece of lumber there. Maybe if you have a part of a chimney exposed to you. Here in the basement I have such a thing. What else? Door frames, so to the sides of a doorway there's usually a bit of lumber, a couple of studs, so that can make for a solid backing. And I don't know, maybe your front door, if it's a really solid wood, heavy wood door. Although at that point you'd have to be striking it in the direction against the door jambs. And you may shake those up a bit, and you may lock the door to keep it from rattling too much, but then you may shake up the lock as well. So yeah, maybe the outside corner of a house or the structure you live in, if that's available to you, there is usually a bit of lumber in the corners of structures. Please don't hang this in the middle of a wall or on a hollow core door. Any of you who have punched either one of those things for therapeutic reasons will know why. You'll open up a nice hole in that thing, in that wall or door, and or at the very least crack it. So yeah, find somewhere in your area that can withstand impact, that is stable and strong and can take a beating. Okay, I chose a support post in my basement, and not just any one of the support posts. I chose this one in particular because it is also backed by a full wall heading that direction and is anchored in a concrete slab. Some of the other posts I have down here are standing by themselves, so while they are also anchored in the same concrete slab, they are not backed by anything else, and I don't want to do damage to my house. I don't want to bring the first floor down upon my head, so I chose the most stable post, backed by the most other lumber I could down here. I partially sunk a screw into the post. I imagine you can also use a picture hook or maybe one of those 3M contact strip type deals that is removable, has a sticky backing, but can be taken down without leaving a mark. Okay? So I'm taking the packet and I'm hanging it on the screw, and then to finish off the setup, I've got this clamp, this construction clamp, and I'm just going to clamp the loose end of the towel here to the post. Since I can do that, it'll add some stability to it. It's not critical, it's not necessary. It's just because I can. And even then, once I do that, this will still move around a bit, but you'll see in a second that that's okay. All right, let's get to hitting the damn thing.